What's up, YouTube? In this video, I want to share with you 4 reasons why I think that having a formation in the side and to the front generally counters the formations in the front and to the center that you see a lot of people use in the early and mid game. And I am going to preface this by saying that this is generally what I found to be true in the early and mid game. After that, I don't use this front side formation as much for a multitude of reasons. Firstly, because I might want more guys in the front, either because they need to tank damage or because they need to get their ults faster. I also want to distribute my guys because I don't want them to all get hit by the same CC. And another reason could be that I want them to be in the corner so that they get protected from maybe a strong assassin team. So this is stuff that I found to be generally true in the early and the mid game. Now, out of these 4 reasons, there's one that is much more important than the rest. And that's the idea that you want your guys, as many of your guys as possible, to focus on one of their dudes, right? That just makes sense because you want to kill off as fast as possible so that it can't do any more damage. But you might be thinking, okay, so the guy that I'm most likely to hit is their Timbersaw, and the guy that they're most likely to hit is my Tinker. So then, what's the advantage of me? Well, several things. First of all, I have this Abaddon over here. So if their guys try to come to the back and attack, now they can't attack the Tinker from the back, but they'll just end up attacking the Abaddon. So this damage will be distributed amongst the Abaddon and the Tinker. But if I do that, I can attack the Timbersaw here. So it's more likely that I'll have dudes, more dudes, focusing on the Timbersaw compared to having them focus on my Tinker. So let's play this out and see how it goes. So as you can see here, I have the Enchantress attacking the Timbersaw, the Tinker attacking the Timbersaw, the Tusk attacking the Timbersaw, and my Chaos Knight is attacking this guy. Whereas they're going like this, they're attacking like this, this. So they're much less focused. Now let's continue this and see what happens. Now as you can see, we do finally kill off the Timbersaw, and that was after having all those guys focus on it. So that level 2 Timbersaw was really strong. On top of that, right, they had Shadow Fiend, level 2 Axe already, Kunkka. So round 12, they're actually a very strong team, and it's pretty questionable whether or not we can beat them or not. But it's this positioning that allows me to squeak out a very close win. After that initial, initial focusing on the Timbersaw, it's very hard to plan out exactly what happens next. It's just everyone attacking everyone now, right? But there is an important point here. So I have my Chaos Knight broken through to the back line now, right? And they just crushed that Necrophos and the Shadow Fiend. Now, this is actually something that having the side formation is beneficial for, because if I go back a little bit, let's compare how protected my backline is, which fortunately is just the Enchantress, so maybe it's not the best example, but compared to their backline, the Shadow Fiend, the Drill Ranger, and the Necrophos, right? So because I just have one side to protect from, I can place this Abaddon here, and it protects my Enchantress. Whereas their backline, right, they don't know who they're going to play. They have to protect from both sides, and they don't have enough tanks to do that. So basically there's no protection there. Whereas I only have one side to protect me. It's because this side, right, there's nothing. So it makes it less likely that my backline is going to get penetrated. The last reason why I think it's beneficial to have this side front formation, is not so specific to countering the front and middle formation. It's just that in general, if you have some pieces that ult in a line, it's just more likely that they're going to get a good ult off if you're off to the side, right? Because if you're in the middle, the distance that the ult covers is just less, so it's less likely that you're going to hit a lot of dudes. So to summarize this video, the 4 reasons why it's generally beneficial to have that side front formation in the early and mid game. Number 1, the main reason, because you want to increase the chances that you can focus your attacks on a single frontliner. And then you also want to protect that main frontliner that's in the corner closest to the middle of the board. by having another tank right behind it. So basically, you're distributing the damage that you're taking amongst more tanks. Thirdly, there's less directions that you have to protect your back line from being attacked from. And finally, you're more likely to get good ults from the pieces that ult in a line, such as Puck and Wind Ranger. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.